What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today they have finally dropped. Yes, we are getting the V jump scan leaks right now here. So we're going to go and we're going to translate this stuff and we're going to go all through it. So hopefully it's not too long of a video. Without further ado, let's get started. First off, we are of course going to start with the brand new LR that we are going to be getting. It is a Prime LR. That means we have to farm all the medals. You can only use in-game cards in order to get this guy. And of course, it is a Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, one thing to note, this is not Super Vegeta, this is a Super Saiyan Vegeta, okay? There's a little bit of a difference, so probably this is based on the card art right here. It seems to be the Super Saiyan Vegeta when he first turned Super Saiyan and he did the Big Bang attack against Android 19, so guaranteed that's either going to be his 12-key super attack or his 18-key super attack. Not really sure which one, but nonetheless, we're going to have to wait and see. So anyways, let's take a look at what we know about the guy so far. He is an int unit, and when he Dokkan awakens, he goes to extreme int. He is not a super type, because technically he wasn't considered a good guy at the time in this part of the manga. So, with that being said, you'll get a base form SSR Vegeta. You'll Dokkan awaken him, probably with about 15 medals or so, like any other Prime Dokkan LR candidate. And he'll go into a UR. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Farm up 777 medals, and you'll get him up to the Super Saiyan Vegeta right here, okay? This seems to be coming out in Ju-ichigatsu Shou, okay? Oh, Shou-shun, which means early November, okay? This kanji right here, where the cursor is, it means up, or ue. And then Ju-ichigatsu is, of course, November. So up November, or aka early November, is when this is going to come. If we look at a calendar real quick, probably it's going to be like the 1st of November would be my guess. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. So, but anyway, basically, this is just a quote from him, you know, saying, I have to get better than Kakarot's. And then Extreme into Super Saiyajin Vegeta. And then down here, it's really funny. It goes like, warning, warning, warning. You can't use all of these different types of characters. No gacha, so no summons essentially. No mission characters, so LR Ginyu in Goku's body does not work because he is from a mission. No campaign characters, so anything like the Global versus JP Global campaign, can't use those characters. Can't use the Android 18 from the New Year's last year, so you can't use her. So basically, it's the same rules, right? Just basically all farmable units from either Super Strike or story missions. That's basically it, okay? And of course, because he's int, you want to bring physical units, so they're showing the UI Goku, the Raccoon, and of course the new Goten, Trunks, and Marin right there, okay? Obviously, now the one thing I thought I saw back on this website here, because again, this guy, I literally just made a video about this and then those scans came out, so I was like, all right, well, I gotta scrap that video. One thing that this did talk about in here is basically, it's the exact same information, just it's simply all written in Japanese before looking at, or before showing us any kind of pictures or anything like that, okay? But basically, from what I saw, and again, don't quote me on this, I'll do a proper, you know, once I actually do get to see this information, because as of right now, it is not on here, but in terms of what category could potentially increase drop rate, because they had that with the Future Trunks one, is going to be potentially either androids or the Ginyu Force. And I think it's more leaning towards the androids. The article, this thing had said something about the Ginyu Force, but I think it was more saying like, is it the best team or something like that? And then right after that, it mentioned androids. So I was like, okay, I'm thinking androids probably. So the only androids I know of that are free to play though are the 18 and 17 from the, what was it? The Survival Tournament and Power Arc. So that little story event there. So if you have those two units then, which everyone should technically, then they are probably going to increase the drop rate. Again, I'm not really sure what's going on, and we don't even know what Vegeta is going to do. We don't know his passive skill. We don't know his leader skill. It'll be interesting to see if he's made for more of a one-on-one or if he's made for multiples, because as you know, Trunks destroys Super Battle Road. Trunks on any of those stages with Super Battle Road is amazing. The moment you put him into a normal event, he's to be honest, you know, if you actually look at stats and the numbers and everything like that, Vegeta could be the exact opposite. It could easily just say, when facing one opponent, you're going to get this buff and everything, which is kind of very similar to the LR Goku, the old original Goku. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what he does. Does he get a percent boost? Does he get a flat out boost? All that fun stuff. What's his passive going to do? What is his super attack going to do? Is it going to stun? Is it going to increase extreme type? You know, whatever the case may be. You will not be throwing this guy onto an extreme int team. This guy's mostly going to be going on pure Saiyans category, or maybe transformed, that Mystic transformed from the Boo, from that new Boo that we just got. Maybe he's going to be a baby leader of that, you know, around 70% like the LR Trunks is right now. I'm not really sure, but anyway, nonetheless, early November, probably the 1st of November, we are getting this LR Vegeta, which is pretty cool. So get to farming, I guess. So I'm actually okay with it. I don't mind it. And then the only thing it doesn't talk about is a new Dokkan card. So you guys know we'll get a new Dokkan card at the beginning of November. So it's going to be very similar to the Future Gohan situation where we had the Future Gohan and we had the LR Trunks. Funny enough, V-Jump back then showed us the Gohan, but not the Trunks. And we found out about Trunks through data mines and everything like that. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see though, but it should be pretty cool. And then one last little thing is that in the middle of November here, so note the Chu, which means middle of November, apparently the heroine Tachi no Dokkan Kansei. So it seems that some of the heroine cards the female cards are going to be getting either some awakenings, and then there's going to be a new stage for that apparently. So it looks like these 5 will be getting a Dokkan Awaken, which is pretty cool. I don't know what really they're going to do. I mean, we can kind of base it off of what they already are and then, you know, what they'll do. It's funny that Ribrianne here, the STR one, is going to get a Dokkan Awaken. Supposedly, because it does say right here, you know, Dokkan Kakse, which does mean Dokkan Awaken. We'll have to wait and see what's going to go on there. But, I mean, I guess her leader skill will improve a little bit. But nonetheless, she's better than the physical one in terms of leader skill potential. And then the rest of these are probably just going to get more buff stats, essentially. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know when the new stage will be. I don't know what it's going to do. But we'll have to wait and find out. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool right there. Moving on, some fighters news. Not really, essentially. It's just called the Chikara no Nihon Taikai, which is just 3-on-3. So they're doing this 3-on-3 tournament here in Japan, and, you know, they're using that whole feature thing where one character to one person, essentially. You know, like what you can do online ever since the game came out. You know, if you have 3 friends and you have against 3 other friends and they each pick one character, you can go ahead and do that. Apparently during the tournament here, these are the dates. Nothing special other than that. So no news on a Season 2 pass or anything like that. We do know we're going to be getting some free updates and everything for the next year, it seems. Again, that's just based on a trailer from about a month ago. Other than that, though, not much fighters information. Going on to Legends. Legends has a lot of updates, actually. So Legends, first off, they are finally implementing that whole friend teaching super move thing to Schultz here. And apparently he's getting a transformation. Super Saiyajin Shoto. Cool. He's going finally going Super Saiyan. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the whole friend thing, I don't think it shows here. No, it's not showing here. But this is showing you right here that you can go ahead and give them certain super attacks. So when it comes to using characters in the game, except for the PvP, if you use the character enough, you level up what's called the friend level, I guess, or something like that. It's whenever you complete it, you got like 2 crystals or something like that. But if you completely fill out an entire character, apparently you can then teach their super attack to Schultz himself, but it hasn't been implemented yet in the game. And from data mines, from what I've been seeing from like DBZ Space and Renzi and everything, supposedly there's going to be an app update at the end of the month, so this kind of does tie into that we would be getting that. Again, not really sure exactly detail by detail how it's going to work, but essentially you'll teach him like this, and then it also looks like you're going to get he'll get a main ability here, and he'll be able to transform. So he gets a transformation mechanic via the main ability when you tap the character icon. So that's pretty cool right there. In terms of what he could potentially do, doesn't really say from what I'm seeing. Super Saiyajin Henshin, which just means transformation. Henshin suru koto no character ga, Sekai, nope. It's just giving you a bunch of information saying he's a lot stronger and everything like that. Oh, and then there do seem to be some kind of missions, it looks like, maybe, potentially. You've also got to complete with this in terms of helping with the whole super attack and changing it. I'm not really sure. Party member ni aru awase ni. Yeah. Okay, again, I'm not really sure exactly on the details. It's very vague kanji, essentially. I mean, like this right here saying, you know, the whole friend learning mechanic is going to be implemented. But that's about it. It doesn't say how we're going to do it or anything like that. So, unless there's some extra hidden kanji, yeah, Jugatsu no update no, yeah, okay, exactly. So, at the end of Jugatsu, which is the end of October here, which is pretty soon, we'll get the transformation, the whole friend teaching super move thing. That's pretty cool. Keeps the same super attack in terms of his base one right there, so that's kind of cool. But other than that, if we go into the second part, though, we are getting 3 new sparking units from the Buu saga. Yes, we are getting Super Saiyan Gotenks, we're getting Deborah, and we are going to get a Majin Buu. I love the candy around it, and funny enough, Deborah's right there. But anyway, so Gotenks' super attack will be the Galactic Donut, Buu here will be the Explosion, and the Deborah one is probably going to be a Sword Slash or that little Demon Blasting or something like that. In terms of their user, unique abilities, essentially, Deborah has a random chance to turn you to stone, to turn the enemy to stone, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of neat. Boo here, or actually, I was gonna start with Boo. Let's see, Boo here. Let's see, main ability. I think he turns him to chocolate, if I'm reading that correctly. Main ability. It's all pink. I can't really tell. I think he just turns him to chocolate, or he like powers up by eating chocolate. I'm not really sure. Again, I can't really read that. And then Gotenks has the Galactic Donut, obviously, like I stated before. And then he has a special card from his main ability that allows you to use the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. So that's going to be like the, you know, like the instant transmit, or the, a lot of different cards, like where you have the SSJ Gohan, where he does that, you know, whole Shoryuken thing, you know, that move essentially. So Gotenks has that. In terms of what his Z ability is, I can't seem to find it. Yeah, it like usually it would tell you like right here, like with Goten and Trunks, it told you like right here. But as of just looking at this, and again, maybe I'm just not, I'm really tired. I have to get going to bed here soon, unfortunately. I can't seem to find it, but I'm sure somebody will translate over on the Reddit, and I'll simply post a link down in the description below later on if you're seeing this video later on. Okay. And then last but not least, apparently Xenoverse 2 on Nintendo, it says Nintendo, it does the whole usual Nintendo Switch Deluxe Edition, all that fun stuff. Apparently you're doing a 1v5 thing. I'm not really sure. Apparently a new mission and a new item's coming. I'm not really sure what. I don't really play Xenoverse 2, but apparently you're getting that stuff. So cool. More updated details. By the way, all these scans, thank you so much to Yonko Productions as always, because he did bring those up. If there's any new stuff, let's take a look. Some figures. Jump Force. I'll get to that in a second. Some more information on the Broly movie, which is more of a recap from the New York trailer, and some Dragon Ball Hero cards. So let's quickly take a look at Jump Force real quick, and then we can head out of here. So Jump Force looks like we're getting some characters in here. Do you go over? Yes, you do. Okay, so from Jump Force, we're getting Kain. I'm not really sure what manga that's from. We're getting Garena, and then we already knew about these characters right here because they were in the beta actually, or at least he was in the beta. And then we're also getting Graba. No idea who these guys are. I mean, this is a pretty old manga probably, so I honestly don't remember. If there's someone's gonna correct me down in the comments and be like, dude, what are you talking about? Is this, and this? And I'm gonna be like, all right, I surrender. You know, hey, the beta was fun and everything. I don't know if it's really my game. I gotta wait to see the full version. So anyway, guys, that is it for all of the monthly V-Jump translations, though. As per usual, with every single month that comes by, I translate all the V-Jump stuff as best as I can. Unfortunately, it always comes out at nighttime for me, so it is what it is. But nonetheless, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What are you most excited for? So anyway, guys, like I said before, that's going to be it for the video. Leave your likes down below if you like the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.